Hello! Today I want to teach you the basics of slingshooting. I would like to show you 3 ways of holding a slingshot. The first is the pistol grip. Very straightforward, you just hold the handle here in the hand and all you have to care about is to take it in your hand without jerking it to one side. Always hold it evenly. Almost all commercial slingshots use this system, and it has the advantage that you're able to shape the grip according to the ergonomy of your hand, so you can have a very well fitting slingshot. The second way is my favorite, is the finger support. You support the forks with your thumb and your index finger. So you basically wrap around your index finger at the one side and the other side is supported by the straight thumb like this. Such slingshots can be made very slim and compact, and you also have a very low leverage, so this allows you to shoot in a very comfortable manner, in my opinion. The small Chinese slingshots are held exactly in the same manner, only that your small finger goes here in this lower loop, but again straight thumb, bent index finger. The large slingshots are held in a slightly different manner. Here your thumb also wraps around the fork, like this. The third method is not so common, it is the thumb support. You support the fork at this point with your thumb. You can find it on some small pocket slingshots such as the Milbro, but you can also find it for example in tournament slingshots. The Belgian tournament shooters use the system with a great success, and the advantage is that you can flip through very easily, but there's a lot of leverage on your thumb. Beginners often ask me which hand to use for holding the slingshot. It is usually the weak hand. I am left-handed and hold the slingshot in the right hand, but this is not always the case, and the easiest way to determine it is to make a few shots and you will immediately recognize that you will prefer one side. Loading the projectile is a very important step because you can make a lot of mistakes which lead to a very inaccurate shooting. You take the pouch, insert the projectile, in this case a 12mm steel ball, and bend your index finger and keep your thumb straight. It's very important to have the ammunition centered in your pouch, so if you hold your pouch like this, for example, it will lead to great inaccuracy, and also if the projectile is shifted to one side it will lead to a great inaccuracy or even a fork hit. You usually stand sideways to the target, you have your legs standing apart, very similar to airgun shooting or to bow shooting. For example, if I stand like this, my target will be that direction. When you draw back the bands, it is important to draw them back in the same manner every time, and you do this by touching your face with your hand on the same point. This is called the enter point. For example, this is the corner of the mouth or some mold in your cheek or whatever. It is important not to draw back to your eyes, because when the bands break you will hit your eyes with the band snapping back. So I aim at the target and touch my enter point, which is here at the cheek. Same manner every time. Okay, now you've already seen that I held the forks in such a way. Most beginners want to hold the slingshot in this angle. It is working, very good shooters use it. You can use, in fact, any angle from here to there. In my opinion, it is necessary to rotate your backhand with, because you don't want to shoot like that. So whatever angle you choose, rotate your backhand with and keep this angle. Of course it is the easiest way if you have a perfect 90-degree angle like this or this, because it is easier to find this angle every time. Now when I have drawn back the slingshot and I move my head, I will aim at different angles. You can test this out, just extend your thumb, aim on something, move your head and you will aim in different directions. So it is very important to maintain the same head position every time. It doesn't matter what head position, maybe you go over the bands like this, maybe, which is more comfortable, you have your head upright, hold the slingshot like this, sideways. Whatever you do, you must control that your head is in the same position every time. I will not discuss aiming in this video, just for the beginners, the target, if you hold it sideways, will be usually slightly above your fork, or if you have a broad fork, it will be on the fork or under it. In a later video I will show you how to adjust the elevation. If you hold the slingshot like this, your target will usually float somewhere slightly above your fork. Now I want to show you how to release the shot. This is a very important step, because if you move your hand or jerk the hand, you will get a very inaccurate shot. All you do is relaxing the hand without any movement. You just let the shot go as you would release a butterfly. You aim, and now all you do is relaxing your hand, without much movement at all. Now during the shot, the front hand can do two things. It can either stay statically, as calm as possible. A shooter who will do this will greatly benefit from heavy slingshots and stabilizers and wrist braces and such things. Or it flips through. And some shooters say that this will increase the accuracy because the oscillation of the bands fade. I am flipping, so the way I shoot is to flip the hand forward like this, just without any force, just very natural movement forward. Now everything together. I load my projectile into the pouch, take care if it is centered. I take the pouch with my bent index finger and straight thumb, like this. I take care if the pouch is held correctly. I hold my slingshot, draw back, touch my enter point, take care if my head is positioned correctly, take care if the slingshot is twisted in any way, take care if the angle is correct, aim, and release. And I flip forward while doing so. That's it, thanks for watching. There are a lot of shooting styles, and I hope that you will see this video as an idea to develop your own shooting style and not necessarily to follow it in every step. Thanks.